Hello, everyone. This is Mystic Goddess with your general reading. So, today we're going to see how the person who is thinking about you truly feels about you currently. This reading is for everyone of every zodiac sign, so feel free to switch the energies around as needed. All right, so let's go ahead and get into these messages. Give me messages, please, Holy Spirit, for everyone that watches this reading. When it comes to the person who is thinking of my viewers, what are that person's true feelings toward my viewers currently when it comes to love? What are that person's true feelings toward my viewers currently when it comes to love? Two more shuffles. All right, so let's see what comes out here. All right, so at the bottom of the deck, you have pain. So they think that you're playing it safe, or they feel as though you're being cautious. There's also fear on this person's part. Okay, they could be afraid that you're blocking out the feelings that you once had for them. This person is also afraid that they messed up. For some of you, there's a part of them that feels as though you want to be with them, but there's another part that feels like you may really be done with them this time around. So this person is afraid that they messed up their last chance with you. With past life being here, I feel like this person took you through a vicious cycle. Okay, there are a lot of negative repeated patterns when it comes to this person. And it's also giving energy of them learning some karmic lessons. Many of you had several past lives with this person. And I feel like they brought abandonment issues in this life. Okay, they are afraid to lose you. For some of you, this person could come toward you, but in the back of their mind, they're going to be worried about you dismissing them or you rejecting them altogether. At the top of the deck, you have bluff. So if there are any issues between the two of you currently, or if you have separated from this person, even if you have decided to take a step back, they're hoping that you are bluffing. For a small portion of you, this person could come in making it seem as though you have exaggerated some type of issue. So they'll make it seem like you're doing the most, or like you're just over exaggerating something. That's all it is to it. Now, also, they feel as though you're wearing a mask or you're pretending to be done with them when you're really not. So they think that you are blocking out your emotions, wearing a mask, and pretending almost like you're playing hard to get. It's giving that type of energy. Give me another card. Yeah, it's like this person is trying to convince themselves that you're exaggerating the pain that they put you through. For some of you, they may even try and convince you that you're exaggerating the things that they put you through. All right, you have spying here, and that card came out crossing. So they are doing some spying, but they're not finding what they're looking for. Now, for others of you, this person may not have a direct way to spy on you. With emotional storm being at the bottom of the deck, if the both of you have social media, they're trying their best to come off as though they're unaffected by what's currently happening between the two of you. Okay? But deep down, they're actually unstable on an emotional level. For some of you, they don't like what you're posting online. It's bothering them, but they may not be speaking up about it. They also don't want you to see them hurt or unstable. At the top of the deck, you have time. So this person could be waiting for time to heal wounds. They could be waiting for you to reach out, or this person could come in trying to buy time. There's also something that they did in the moment that they're regretting. With conflicts being here, this person could regret saying something during an argument or taking things too far after an argument. It's also giving energy of many of you feeling like this person may no longer be compatible with you. Okay. It may have taken some time for you to see that or for you to accept it. The two of you are very different. That could have been a strength in the connection, but those differences actually made the two of you clash with each other. And the main reason why it made the two of you clash is because there are differences when it comes to growth. I feel like this person is a bit of a time waster. They always think that they'll have more time, or that they're always procrastinating. I'll just say it that way. All right. Give me another card. There could have been some conflict between the two of you. If it's not that, I just feel like both of you handle things differently. Many of you are very direct. Okay. So you don't beat around the bush. You get straight to the point. This is someone who will say one thing and then do another, or they may tell you something when in reality there's something completely different underneath the surface. I hope you guys understand what I'm saying. What are this person's true feelings toward my viewers when it comes to love? All right, you have withdrawn here, and that card fell out on top of conflict. It did come out crossing. So they don't want to be away from you. Also, I feel like this person being so withdrawn at times may have contributed to conflicts between the two of you. I feel like you handle conflict differently. With thinking being here, this person has been spending a lot of time thinking. All right. They are missing you. They are craving your energy. And if you did decide to take a step back, I feel like that's what's triggering this person to think about you so much. They're thinking about times when you were a lot more receptive, a lot more vulnerable, and a lot more empathetic when it comes to them and when it comes to the connection. But I feel like this person brought you to a breaking point. Okay. Many of you have reached your limit, or this person is on very thin ice with you. There could even be something that they did that could have been the final straw. They are overwhelmed by their emotions. For some of you, this person is vulnerable and they're reaching a breaking point. I feel like they're overwhelmed because they've been going through a lot of turmoil. Also, if you have not returned to this person, if you have been doing your own thing, focusing on yourself, they're overwhelmed by that because they didn't expect it. Okay. Many of you also may have unknowingly tried to save this person from their self. They're full of turmoil, and I feel like you saw the good in them, but everyone has a breaking point. So many of you have definitely reached your limit. They expected you to return by now, or they expected you to be back trying to make amends, but some of you are not doing that. At the top of the deck, you have influences. So I feel like this person is also being influenced by some type of substance or by the people around them. Give me another card. Also, they're more receptive to the people around them than they are to you. Okay, so they may be the type who will listen to what other people say, but they don't always hear you out. I hope you guys understand what I'm saying. All right, you have lusting here. So they're viewing you as forbidden, and it's making this person even more obsessed with you. They feel like they're addicted to your energy, like they're stuck on you. And one of the main reasons why they feel that way is because they think that the two of you belong together. You love this person deeply. And I feel like this person got too comfortable, okay? They thought that they had you in the bag, wrapped around their finger. This person truly thought that you were not going to go anywhere. One reason why they feel so tied to you is because of the deep love that you gave them. The connection between the two of you is very different than what this person is used to. And I feel like they're not used to being loved with no strings attached. They have a lot of sexual energy that is pent up toward you as well. Many of you are still in love with this person, but you have decided to draw the line. You know that you deserve better. This person also feels as though you are no longer as kind-hearted toward them. Okay? Don't get me wrong, you're still a kind-hearted person, but enough is enough. Okay? I feel like this person taught you boundaries. They taught you to say no. They taught you to draw the line. They taught you to stand up for yourself and that it's okay to throw in the towel and say enough is enough. Now, some of you may still be wanting to make things work with this person, but you may be learning that you can say no and still be a good person. I feel like this is someone who would try and guilt trip you or make it seem as though you're being unreasonable whenever you would draw a line or whenever you would stand on your boundaries. They're longing for the grace that you once showed them. Okay? But you're giving that grace to yourself now. But yeah, they're longing for you, craving you. At the top of the deck, you have family. So for some of you, this person wanted to have a child with you. Some of you could have children with this person. For others of you, this family card is about a new beginning. Now, also, I feel like this person could have some deep-rooted family issues that may have contributed to the way that they behave in relationships. For some of you, they may have even had meddling family members. At the top of the deck, you also have obscurity. So this is all about secrets and concealing. So they are hiding some things from you, okay? Trying their best to come off mysterious, but they also feel as though you're coming off with mysterious energy as well. Give me another card. What are this person's true feelings? All right. Only you, as well as curse. All right. So this person feels a bit cursed. I also feel like they kind of curse the connection, not literally, but they did it with a negative mindset. I feel like this person did not expect to meet someone like you who is so devoted, someone who only wanted them for them. And I'm not saying that you didn't want this person to grow or change, but I feel like you did accept them flaws and all, but you did expect them to grow. You didn't expect this person to still be stuck in their negative mindset years and years on down the line. I feel like you were truly devoted to this person. And one of the reasons why they crave you is because you have such a positive mindset. You balance this person out. With avoiding being at the bottom of the deck, another reason why they feel cursed is because they tend to push the people who love and care for them the most away. They tend to block those people out. Some of you could be avoiding this person because you're tired of the negativity that comes along with them. You may also be avoiding them because you've become aware of your worth. Now, if you did decide to push this person away, if you block them, if you have not been chasing the connection, I feel like it has made this person more aware of your importance. It's made them more aware of your value. At the top of the deck, you have clarity. So they are gaining clarity about them being the problem. Now, they may not necessarily admit that to you, but this is someone who knows that they could have done more to make the relationship work. If you have decided to walk away, or if you've decided to take a step back, you can do that with a clear conscience because you know that you gave your all. You didn't just give up on this person right away. I feel like you were devoted to making things work. You may have even become quite attached to this person. There may even be times when you still crave them. But the person that you know now is not the same person that you met, or at least it doesn't feel that way. For some of you, another reason why this person craves your energy is because you're a straight shooter. And what I mean by that is, I feel like you give it to this person straight. They are surrounded by enablers, people who influence them in negative ways, people who coddle them, or people who don't always call them out on their crap. But you guys are very much direct and honest, and they didn't like it, but now they know that they need it. Give me one more card. Wow, that was quick. All right, so you have intimacy, and that card came out crossing. If you notice, it came out touching heart fog as well as past life. So this person feels as though you no longer want to be close to them. They even think that you don't trust them. Some of you could have confided in this person about some things that you've been through, or there could have been a time when they were somewhat your confidant. There was a time when you trusted them. But see, I feel like this person could have used certain things that you told them against you. Also, this person sends a lot of mixed signals because there are times that they come off as though they want to be close to you. There are times when they come off as though they value the bond that the two of you share. And then there are other times when they block out their emotions and they act as though they don't care. So this is someone who sends a lot of mixed signals, and they're in the middle of learning a karmic lesson. They are fearful that they really messed up this time around. There is something that this person did that could have been the final straw. At this point, there are certain things that they want to say to you, but they're apprehensive. They also know that you're cautious when it comes to them. They're hoping that you are wearing a mask. They hope that you are bluffing when it comes to standing your ground. I feel like there were times when you set strong boundaries with this person, and then you would renege on those boundaries. And so that is what they're hoping for. They're hoping that eventually, over time, that they'll be able to get through those boundaries. Now, also, they're admitting that they've been doing some pretending. For some of you, they have pretended to turn their back on you, when in reality, you still take up most of their heart space. This person is surrounded by negative influences, and they also have some negative attachments as well. For some of you, they could be pretending with a third party, okay? Exaggerating their relationship or their connection with that particular person in order to cause you pain, or in order to make you fearful. Now, for others of you, this person could be using some type of substance in order to be more confident and in order to ease their apprehensive feelings, or to numb that fear that they have when it comes to losing you. This is someone who has very deep abandonment wounds. Okay. I also feel like they behave in an irrational manner at times, and it usually comes from fear or ego. There are certain things that they want to say to you. There are certain action that they want to take, but they're worried that you'll dismiss them or that you'll reject them altogether. Now, for a very small portion of you, you could have reached out to this person and they may not have responded, or they may have made you feel rejected in some way, but they're bluffing. Okay. It's almost like they wanted to teach you a lesson. I would not encourage any of you to reach out to this person. If they wronged you, they need to be the one to make it right. Okay. Whether you are a masculine or a feminine, whether you are a male or a female, now is not the time for you to be in that masculine energy, meaning getting things done. When it comes to this connection, you need to let them step into their masculine energy. Whether it's a male or a female, they are the one that needs to make this right. So don't you dare take the ball out of their court. They are spying on you, or they're curious in regards to what you're up to, but they're not getting the information that they're wanting. For a few of you, there could be blocks in communication between the two of you. This person could have blocked you on social media, or they could have blocked you from contacting them. That could be vice versa. Just take that message however it fits. They're in emotional turmoil right now. This person is unstable mentally and emotionally. They're very deeply affected by what has happened between the two of you, but they're really good at pretending. They also have a tendency to make it seem as though you are exaggerating when it comes to your experience in the relationship. Like you're being overly cautious for no reason, like you are exaggerating the pain that you experienced in the connection. For some of you, they may even make it seem as though you make big deals out of nothing. So, in other words, they try and downplay their role in the pain that they cause by making it seem as though you're being dramatic or you're exaggerating. Don't ever let this person tell you how you should feel about your experience. They do want to return, okay? Or they're waiting for you to return to them. But even if you were to reach out to this person, if you were to try and reconcile with them, I don't feel like it would make it very far. This is someone who is in a karmic cycle, and until they learn those lessons and apply them, they will only keep you in a repetitive cycle. They shouldn't be bonding with anyone. I do feel like there is one or two people that they have confided in about how they messed up with you, and about their true, genuine feelings toward you. They are overwhelmed right now. I feel like they have a lot of unexpected things happening in their life, and there's a lot of turmoil there. Yeah, this person is troubled. They're troubled. They miss the way that you opened your heart to them. They miss you being receptive, empathetic, and vulnerable. They are craving your energy and they are desiring to reconnect. But until this person grows, I feel like the two of you will only clash with each other. They're hoping that time will heal wounds. In the meantime, um, this person is lusting over you. I feel like they have realized some truth. They do have clarity. They know exactly where they messed up at, but this is someone who's used to concealing things, or they're used to pretending and hiding. So for some of you, this person could admit that they were wrong, but for others of you, they rather just sweep it under the rug. So they're longing for your kind hearted and graceful energy. You're still a kind hearted individual, but you're a lot more careful when it comes to who you give that energy to, as you should. You guys have set very strong boundaries. I feel like this person may have even taught you to set boundaries. I'm not going to say they taught you that, but I feel like you learned a lot of harsh lessons. And you grew through pain. Okay? A lot of your growth came through pain. It's okay to say no. It's okay to draw a line. Your boundaries are your protection. Even if you do still have love for this person, or even if you are still in love with them, it's not okay for you to remain stuck. How can I put this? It's not okay for you to stunt your own growth or for you to dim your own light just to be able to intertwine with this person. They feel like they're stuck on you. The two of you definitely have a very deep soul connection, but by you setting boundaries, by you standing your ground, by you standing on business and distancing yourself, it's made this person even more obsessed with you. For some of you, they have some type of addiction that's keeping them stuck, some type of vice. So, yeah, make sure that you guys continue to make decisions that are of your highest good. Do not allow anyone to come in influencing you. This is not about proving a point, okay? One thing that I can tell you is there's a difference between you leaving or distancing yourself to teach someone a lesson versus you leaving for yourself. Okay? It's not about teaching them a lesson. You can't teach them a lesson, not if they're not open to it, if they're not receptive to it. Okay? When you leave or distance yourself because you're trying to teach someone a lesson, usually you end up returning because it wasn't about you. You were trying to show them something or you were trying to prove a point. But when you leave for yourself, it hits differently. And many of you left for yourself. You left for yourself because you were tired of walking on eggshells. You were tired of getting hurt. You were tired of the negativity, the conflict. You were tired of receiving the bare minimum. That's the difference this time around. And this person can feel it. You left for yourself, for your peace. Even if they left you, you didn't chase them because you wanted your peace. So, yeah, I'm very proud of you guys, and I want you to continue growing. All of the energy that you were putting into this person, it's time to put it into yourself now. All right, and so that is the reading, everyone. If you guys resonated with this or if you liked this reading, make sure that you give this video a thumbs up. Also, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. I would love to have you as a part of the Mystic family. I love each and every one of you guys so much. You take care. Be safe. Until next time. Bye.